Hello folks, today I'm going to show you how to change the BMW's G650GS, which is similar to F650 as well, all the same type, the front brake replacement, the front brake pads replacement. And it is very simple. I have done it, so I'm just going to give you the overview. I'm not going to exactly show you how to remove and everything, but I'm going to tell you how to remove, and it's very simple. It's at less than 30 minutes, or maximum if you are new, then it's a 1 hour job. So let's go ahead begin. I'm going to show you which tools do you need. So the first thing you need is the brake pads. I've ordered these brake pads. These are EBC brakes, designed for the BMW front. Two pads came in. As you can see, I have already used it. The price was $34 shipped, free shipping, and then you get $15 off coupon. You need a nose plier, you need a small tiny hammer maybe. Important thing is you need a star key, which is a T50 star key that you need, and then a brush just to be safe on the side. So the first step is what you're going to do is you are going to pull, as you can see right here, right there is a pin, and make sure that the pin direction, the lock direction, is that way. So you need to remove that pin, and in order to remove that pin you need the nose plier, as I've showed you before. Nose plier is right here. You need that. Just before you take it off, grab it, pull. The second thing, there is a pin right here. This pin is holding your brake pads. So this pin goes through the brake pads. What you need is a small tiny flat screwdriver right here. You insert it here, and then you hammer. So when you hammer, slowly hammer, please don't use excessive force. Hammer, and then the pin should come out from the other end. Just pull that pin. Once you pull that pin, basically you have loosened the brake pads, which is two brake pads inside. Second thing, now there is a T50 key, star key, that I've told you. It goes right here. One goes right there. Two, use that. Please make sure you remember the steps. Once you loosen these two, this whole assembly calipers is going to come out like this. So use this, pull in this direction. Once you pull this, the brake pads either fall or will come out. That's all there is, because this pin is holding. Once you pull that pin, the brake pads are loose. It should fall down or just remove. Now one more thing that you probably need is the C-clamp. Why you need a C-clamp? Because when you remove the pads, you have the cylinders that comes out. So in order to put a new pads, you have to put the cylinders back in a position, and to push those cylinders back, you probably need a C-clamp, which is easy to buy from any auto parts stores. If not, then you can always use something to push back with the strength that you may have. So those two cylinders, the cylinders is right here. These two cylinders on the other end, they have to be pushed back in order to put the new brakes. All right, the next step. So you have a caliper, loose caliper that came out. You have the pin came out. You have another pin came out right here. Locking pin that comes out. Now you have the caliper is out in your hand. Once the caliper is out, you push the cylinders back again. You insert the new pads, and it's very easy to insert it in a way direction. So let me show you with the old pads that I have. Okay, here. So these are my old pads. As you can see, they were pretty bad shape. Right, these are my old pads. As you can see, $30, $34 worth it to replace it. So what you need to do is, this is how it goes. So you have this, make sure this hole, because this hole will come to this pin. Remember I've told you this pin, right? So you put it in a direction like this, one pad, and the second pad will go the same way. So you have two pads like this, holes aligned, top parts aligned, and then you have a gap in between the gap. Once you put those on um, to go through the rotor. So you have one brake pad on the other side, the other brake pad on this side, and the middle you have a rotor. Once you have that, this is still out, put the pin in, and also you can put the lock pin in there. So this pin and lock pin in there before you put the caliper on. Once you have this, your brake pads are secure. All you have to do is just create a little bit gap in between, push this caliper on the rotor in the middle, and then just push it in, align in such a way that these nuts needs to go in. So once it's all aligned, it's just a hand tight all the way, both of these key nuts. Once it's all tight, then you need a I really don't recommend, but it's good to have it. Use your torque wrench. So the torque on these bolts are 28 foot-pounds. So set it at the 28 foot-pounds. Tighten these up, clean up real good. Now the brush. Remember I told you the brush. So once you have the brake pads out, just use this brush to clean all the dust. So make sure that when you put the new brake pads, there is no dust in between, and you don't have these calipers, brake caliper, not the caliper, sorry, the rotor, the brake rotor does not go bad because of those sands. So what I did was I used a very thin sandpaper as well, and I just cleaned this rotor pretty good. So there's no lines or no scratches. There is very smooth, and I hope that it will last me a little bit longer. Very easy to do it. Like I said, 30 minutes. If you don't know, 1 hour max. You save a lot of money. You spend only $30, $34. Order from Amazon. EBC has a very good rating on the brake pads. Use those brake pads and enjoy the ride. So first step, remove the pin. Second step, remove this pin, locking pin, this pin. Third step, remove these two, pull that out, remove the fourth step, pull that out is the fourth step, remove the pads is the fifth step, or if pads will fall down in the first step, so fifth or none. Sixth step is put the pin back, put the locking mechanism. Seventh step is locking pin back, make sure the lock direction is in that way. Put the caliper. Ninth step, put those two. 10th step, and then last step is going to use the torque wrench at the 28 foot-pounds on these two nuts. So that's all there is. Enjoy the ride. If you have any comments, questions, please feel free to put it on, and if you want to see more videos on BMW G650GS, as long as I own it, I'm going to maintain it, and then I'll put it on. Ring the subscribe the channel. Please make sure to select the bell icon. So next video is going to be the rear brake pads. Once again, I like to post videos just to share the knowledge that I have. The purpose of the video is to share the knowledge, and if I'm making any mistakes, I like to hear back from you guys. This is a beautiful bike, BMW G650. This is 2013. I have 31,000 miles on it. Immaculate condition and very well maintained. So that's it for this video. I hope you like this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, please provide me your feedback, what you don't like, and hopefully you'll save a lot of money on the brakes as well. Thank you. Bye.